All right, so we are here with the one and only Scumpy. I mean, we appreciate your time so much. I got to ask you right off the rip, though, how was your night tonight?
It was a good time. I got to play a new game, got to play a game that I've been anticipating for a while, and got to do it with a lot of friends on stage in front of a lot of people. So, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. I can't complain. It was a good time.
Obviously, as an all-time great for Call of Duty, when it came time to retiring, what was that moment like?
It was very turbulent. So we'd been going back and forth for probably about a month before it actually happened on just the logistics of it. Would it make sense? Yada, yada, yada. So I was basically a little bit fed up, a little bit annoyed, just with the daily routine and everything. And it just it was bothering me for a while. And I think the people close to me knew that, but it was turbulent. I mean, whenever it finally came down to it and we shot the video in my house, it was kind of eye-opening and surreal because I just really didn't expect it to happen during the year. Obviously, I said this was going to be my last year, and yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I don't really know how to describe it other than just a whirlwind of chaos. And now I'm a little bit bored, but I'm also less stressed, happier. The decision was right, and it was the time. So I'm happy that everything happened on good terms with everything. The team's playing well. I'm happy. The supporters out there were very, very kind to me. They didn't take it the way that I feared they would take it, which was bad. But it's been good so far. I'm just a little bored.
You keep on saying a little bored. I think a lot of people at home would love to know, but what is the biggest difference in your life now post-retirement?
Well, the biggest difference is just that I don't have, well, actually I do. I have all the time in the world, but now it's my time. So it's been a very, very hard transition. People expected it to just kind of be easy for me. I still find myself like thinking, was this the right decision? All that stuff. And it's hard. Sometimes I wake up and I think that I'm going to scrim and, because then I'm on the team schedule. Now I'm on my schedule, and that transition's been kind of hard for me to get used to. I'm still trying to feel it out and figure out what's best for me to do with that time. But whenever it all settles, I think it'll be, perfect. I mean, I wake up and there's some days where I have to turn on my stream and I think that, and then it's like, I don't have to do anything it's a lot of moving thoughts in my mind. And, it's just been weird because I was on the team's time. Now I'm on my own time. And it's kind of, it's just weird.
And that's obviously time you've well earned as well. I got to ask the question, would you ever return to professional play, whether it be Call of Duty or if another esport comes up, you never know? Obviously, has that thought crossed your mind at all?
The thought has not crossed my mind. Definitely not in another esport. At least right now. I can never say never because I just don't know the future or what it entails. But Call of Duty, I mean, it's a very slim chance. I mean, they'd have to come out with one of the best games ever for me to pique that interest again and make me want to get back into that grinding mentality. So I never want to say never, but I guess there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. There's a slight chance, but I would say more times than not, no.
Obviously, a big ongoing right now is the potential switch of Call of Duty League from Twitch to YouTube with what you, especially when it comes to viewership, I would say a lot of people out there with you and Zuma argue the majority of viewership, of course, with Optic content as well, with everything ongoing that you guys bring to the Call of Duty League and the rumors of this maybe switching back to YouTube. But what are your thoughts on the future of Call of Duty League if that switch was to happen?
I hope it doesn't. I can't imagine a world where they see the numbers and it does happen. But if it does, I mean, we have backup plans. We have things in place that if it does end up happening, we're still going to do our thing. But I severely hope that them seeing the success of Call of Duty right now, we've been hitting record numbers, not just on my account, but across the whole board. So I really hope they do stay. I think Twitch is the place for Call of Duty. And obviously we have no say in that. But if it were up to me, it would stay on Twitch forever. I just hope it stays on Twitch.
You go in, you get this stuff, you're like, oh shit, I got this stuff. And then you die, it's kind of like that letdown.